Okay, me and this guy on Facebook had this debate about college. He said only uneducated people will call college the greatest hustle. I was at work and actually I was the only person, while I was having this debate, I was at work. So I was talking to the people in the lunchroom and actually I was the only person in the lunchroom that ain't been to college. And here I am with five other people and we all on the same pay scale. And one guy said that he wasted 2 years of his life. The next person said he wasted 5 years of his life, and so on and so forth. And I was trying to get this guy to understand because in his mind, if you don't have that piece of paper, you're not intelligent. And I tried to tell him that some of the most influential and intelligent people on the face of the planet never set foot in a motherfucking building. Never. You know what I mean? I said Hitler never went to college, and this motherfucker damn near ran the whole world. He's finna take over. As much as y'all hate Hitler or whatever like that, one man, damn near would have ran the whole country. This motherfucker been dead for over 60 years. This motherfucker been dead for over 60 or 70 years, and we still talking about him to this day. To this day. I said Abraham Lincoln didn't go, Albert Einstein didn't go, and he's saying that unless black people start going to college, that we'll never equal up to white people. I said, wait a minute. First of all, why is there a comparison? Why do we got to go to school just to fit in? It's not your job to fit in. It's your side. It's your job to be a trendsetter. You know what I mean? All those black people that invented, the stoplight, the doorknob, the broom, all these black inventions, they were made by slaves. And slaves weren't even allowed to read at the motherfucker time, let alone go to college. And we still got things that we use to this day that was invented by people who couldn't even read or write. It's an illusion. A college is not for everybody. It is not for everybody. It's not for you. So I had to break down. I said, okay, you saying go to college for a business or whatever the case may be. I know people run businesses and never set foot in the school. You know what I mean? I said skill and talent trumps that piece of paper. I said that there's people out there with the skill and talent naturally that'll make that piece of paper look like toilet paper. And he got all mad and stuff like that. He was like, well, I got 2 degrees and my girlfriend got a degree and we're highly intelligent. I'm like, that does not make you intelligent. That does not make you intelligent. I know some dumbass college people. I know stupid ass college people. It's some things that you can't learn from a book. It's some things in life that you cannot learn from a book, that you have to learn through experience. And if you ain't never experienced nothing, you're never going to progress. Them books like them Steve Harvey books like Act Like a Man, Think Like a Woman, and all them people skill books, if every person on the face of the planet walks a different path of life, how you going to read a book that tells you how to read everybody if we all different? It's like slicing a blowfish. You know what I mean? A poison might be in a different spots of the blowfish. You got to be careful when you're cooking it. You know what I mean? I hate people who think like that. That you can't do shit unless you pay that $40,000 to go to school. I didn't go to college because when I sat down and thought about my life, I said, what do I want to do with my life that requires for me to go to college? College ain't gonna teach you how to rap. It's not gonna teach you talent. It's not. It's not. That's a skill. You know what I mean? That's a skill. The craft words, that's a skill. So I was like, what do I want to do? I said, I want to be a truck driver. That don't require college. That's a 6-month truck driving school. You know what I mean? I said, I want to do anything that makes money. I didn't want to go to school to learn a profession, and the profession that I was in, I didn't give a fuck about. I said, I didn't want to be a doctor because I don't care. Hate to say it, I don't care that much about people that sit up there and give a fuck, because at the end of the day, it's about money. You wouldn't trust the motherfucker with your life slicing and dicing up on you if he truly didn't give a fuck about what he was doing. If I'm coming to work for money, like all these doctors out here, they prescribing medication to motherfuckers who don't really need it because they there for the money. You know what I mean? And in the meantime, between time, your mama dying, you know, they prescribing her Vicodin and she don't even really need Vicodin. Or she got back pain and feet pain. The only thing she need to do is drop 20 pounds. But here this doctor is medicating the fuck out of her. It is a hustle. It's a hustle. You know, you have to really sit down and think about your life. So I said, okay, I will go to college because I want to be a cop. And I'm gonna do a video on that later. I want to be a cop, and here the police let you in the door first before they send you off to college. They saying, okay, you go through the police academy. We're gonna give you 5 years to get your degree. At least when I go to that school, I know that the degree I'm going for, I'm already in that field. I know plenty of people. I know somebody right now who been in college for the past motherfucker 10 years and ain't in the field that they in the degree in because the jobs wasn't hiring or they gotta wait for somebody to retire and whatever fuck like that. But it is a hustle. Not everybody walks the same path that you do. Some things that you think are, you know what I mean, an entitlement are actually a luxury. I said not everybody got, you know, they mom and dad to foot the bill. Not everybody mom and dad is together. Not everybody grandparents can give them $30,000 for a motherfucking car like you. You would not have that if it wasn't for somebody else. If it wasn't for somebody else, you talk about it like it's organic, like you earned it yourself. No, you did not. You did not. You didn't have to go to college, take care of kids, and pay the bills by your motherfucking self. You didn't have to do that. You went to college where you was living with mom and dad. And you saying that people who don't have that same type of luxury, it's not an entitlement. Parents and family are not an entitlement. It's people out here with all the family in the world, and every single last person in their family is fucked up. You know, family is a motherfucking luxury. It is not an entitlement. But you talk about it like everybody got that shit. I said, so what are you saying about the people who don't got that shit? They don't deserve to be rich. That they don't deserve to be happy because they ain't doing it like you doing it. So you blaming the children that they mom and dad not together? You blaming the children that the dad went to jail and the mama, you know, died or whatever the case may be? You gonna blame the child? You sound like a motherfucking moron, dude. The fact that I can keep up with you in a debate and your ass did 8 years in college and you struggling to prove me wrong, that's to say a lot. That's to say a lot. I have a lot more life experience than you. I can go anywhere in the world and work and get a job. And you won't even leave the state you in because if you ain't got some type of relative or if you ain't got somebody to live off of, you ain't going. You don't know how to network. You don't know how to look for a job. You don't know how to do none of that because somebody held your hand and guided you through it. College is a hustle. So everybody that's watching this and thinking about college, you better make good and goddamn sure that that's what you want to do. It's people that's in debt for the rest of their motherfucking life. It's people that got to pay a mortgage, a house note, a car note, a college, child support, and all that shit. And they just want to give off this image that they making money, that they're actually successful when they're actually broke. They're broke. You want financial freedom. That's what you want. If that piece of paper don't guarantee you financial freedom, don't do it. It's drug dealers out there with an 8th grade education that's living better than your motherfucking ass. They know the game. You taught the game.